Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins. Oh, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Here I am, beaming to you, not live, but direct from Los Angeles, the Big Angel. So if you can hear the rustling of palm trees, cars going past, people shouting at each other in the street, that's because I'm on the Sunset Strip in a real fancy hotel. In fact, there's going to be somewhat of a sort of hotel tour this week, so the next couple of episodes I'll probably do from here, and then we'll do some from the Chateau Marmont. Oh, it's so lovely in there, apparently. I've never stayed there before, so I'm quite excited. Anyway, today I'm talking about Hozier, not for the first time. You'll remember that recently I'd covered a song called Eat Your Young, based on one of them classic bits of literature. Lovely stuff it was. I really enjoyed it. Sadly though, I don't have a guitar, so I'm going to do the theme tune a cappella, and I'm going to change the key slightly, so eagle-eared listeners among you will recognise that this isn't the original key. Perhaps you can tell me what key it is. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. That's what I do with my hands when I'm playing the guitar again. Yes, indeed. I haven't even got any internet here. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so before the release of a new album later this summer, Hozier has dropped a video for his latest single called Francesca. I previously reacted to his first single, Eat Your Young, on this channel. I think I was really admiring the string arrangement. It had a lot of those sort of tremolo strings that add tension and, you know, makes everything so poignant. Oh, I love things like that. So I'm hoping there's more of that on this one. The track is inspired by Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, as I'm sure most of you will recognise, particularly the story of Francesca da Rimini. Rimini's a lovely part of Italy, actually. Been down there a couple of times, well nice. In the second circle of hell, Canto 5, or V, if to use the Roman numeral of it. According to Hozier, the track is taken out from the second circle, that of lust. We've all been there, haven't we? Not myself, but you guys have. Anyway, according to Hozier, prior to its official release, the song had only ever been played twice, once in a private setting. Hozier admitted in an update to fans that this is the one that I have a particular soft spot for. Sorry. Anyway, Thou Art Castiel stated in a comment upon the video itself. He said, I don't think I'd have a favourite lyric other than no grave can hold my body down, I'd crawl home to her. But heaven is not fit to house a love like you and I, has altered my brain chemistry. Listening to this song isn't enough. I want it injected in my veins. Speaking from anecdotal experience, I would say that's not wise. It won't sound any better if you inject it into your veins. You might not be able to hear it at all. And also it's pretty dangerous, especially if you get an air bubble in there. Don't do it, basically. Although 688 people have gone, yeah, I'd like to inject it into my veins and all. People will stop at nothing to get some of this Hozier stuff into their system. Chelsea Velter states, I want to get this exactly right. My God, so much to say. But I feel like we're seeing a full lean into Hozier's own personal style. The storm raging outside pays homage to the song. The scene inside is dirty, gritty, animalistic, raw, cathartic, and builds into a perfect storm of voices for Dante's lovers to swirl around forever in. Absolutely gorgeous video. And 353 people went, ditto! With one thumb. So I'm going to click on it, watch it, and react to it. That's the least I can do for you.
Darling, I'd scare so easily.
I love it when he opens up his voice. It's fairly impressive because it doesn't break in any way at all. It just gets loud and it's like, wow. You can imagine being in a room with this guy when he's singing and being totally impressed. I mean, aside from those cheekbones and his lovely hairstyle, I just think he's really a good singer. Perhaps one of the voices of our generation. Him, Paolo Nutini. Who else? One of the other lot.
There's not one thing that I would change. My life was a storm.
My life was a storm. I know the feeling, mate, I tell you.
I was born. How could I feel any hurricane?
There's a lot of aye. I never noticed that before in Hozier's the way he alliterates certain things. He goes aye, way, man. He almost sounds like he's from the northeast of England.
I tell them put me back in it.
Double-tracked vocal there to emphasise the chorusness of this section. It's a bit Snow Patrol, doesn't it? Really, really straight, but emphatic, and the dynamics obviously rise in that section there, which I'm presuming to be the refrain or perhaps the chorus, depending on your vocab. But I'm seeing the ensemble there playing in this abandoned warehouse. There's a lot of these abandoned warehouses, ideal for music videos. They're all over the place before somebody turns them into apartments. But when you look at it, okay, you see backing vocalists, synthesizer player, a couple of guitarists, there's a drummer. But where are the strings? I was really looking forward to seeing a proper orchestral arrangement again. I'm not really clear what the backing vocalists are contributing at that point, but they are mouthing the words ah, ah. They might just be mixed down a little bit, I suppose. I've always loved that style of guitar playing where it sort of just plays a pastoral chord in the background, a bit of delay on it, and then pick out like a semi-arpeggio of some sort. It's just, I mean, it's Chris Isaak Wicked Game style, isn't it? But right in the background, it's lovely stuff.
When that party was ripped away.
Yeah, that chord sequence, the relational changes there gets a little bit like a. I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something I said. One of the greatest chord sequences. I heard an interpretation of that while I was on holiday in Mexico recently. It was horrible. In this section, like the I suppose the second half of the chorus, the drums change from going like straight. There's some sort of skip stuff going on in it on the snare, and that makes it into more of a sort of poppy beat. Probably just to add some variety, because when you're just driving through like that, it can get a little bit old. When he's changing up the melody, and I suppose the drummer just joined in. So for those of you who are building a chorus and it sounds a bit boring halfway through, stick some skip snare stuff in there. It's brilliant. Just keeps it fresh, I suppose, doesn't it? Like this vocal treatment is so. It really reminds me of like things like Band of Horses and stuff like that. I always wondered how to achieve that without it sort of becoming swamped in reverb. Like if you make any sort of sound that's got sibilance in it, like a s or something like that, then that's what really seems to sort of ring out, and then you lose a lot of the depth of what you're doing. So one of the tricks that I've found is like you put the reverb on and then you put the compressor on instead of doing it the other way around. So like the whole experience of the reverberated vocal is squished, so the dynamics are more controllable and the stuff gets lost because the body of the thing is being brought up by the compressor. Little trick for you there. I mean, there's obviously more expensive reverb units you can use, but if you're making music at home and you want to get something like this, try compressing the vocal after you've put the reverb on, and then leave a comment to let me know if that worked out. Cheers. Oh, and there's some guitar swaps happening. I can imagine something really exciting is about to happen. The bass player's using one of those Vox basses that Sir Paul McCartney used to play, and probably still does play. Legend has it he never changed the strings. They were always super dead, and that's how he liked them. That's actually what this bass line sounds like when it's sort of exposed like that. It sounds like really dead strings. Here, keep it down. I'm trying to do some work in here. Hey! Los Angeles, you're crazy. Lovely backing vocal arrangement, all sorts of layers, and Frero Jacque's the shit out of it. It's brilliant. Okay, well that's lovely stuff. Oh, it's just really atmospheric. I love it when he opens his voice up. It's a great looking video as well. I'm inclined to agree with some of the comments there. I couldn't make out all of the lyrics because there was fire engines going past. But yeah, it's good stuff. Nice one, Hozier. Oh, that wasn't me. That was the Justin Hawkins rides again. Use the comment section below to tell me what key this is in. Again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Watch one of these 2 videos, and I'll see you on the ice. Nice, guys. Cheers.